December 1st, Saint Eligius. Saint Eligius, born near Limoges in the late 6th century, was in his childhood so skilled in manual arts that his father decided to place him as an apprentice under a silversmith. In a few years he had no rival in the art of metalworking. His piety and virtues recommended him still more highly than his talents. His frankness, prudence, gentleness, and charity were admired by all. The King of France, Clotaire II, heard of him, sent for him, and commanded him to make a golden throne adorned with jewels. For that purpose the king provided a large quantity of gold and precious stones, and with the materials given him, Eligius made not one, but 2 magnificent thrones. Struck by the craftsman's rare honesty and ability, as well as by the overpowering beauty of his work, the king appointed him royal goldsmith for his kingdom and kept him in his palace. Until then, the saint had liked luxurious surroundings, but now, touched by a particular grace, he began to live in the midst of riches as a poor disciple of Jesus Christ. His greatest pleasure was to make beautiful reliquaries for the saints. But best of all, he loved the poor, and the treasures which passed from his hands into those of the indigent could scarcely be counted. Saint Eligius is also known for his miracles. One day, for example, on the feast of St. Peter, he was preaching against paganism and idolatry in one of those villages. Some of the village leaders threatened to kill him unless he stopped speaking. Instead of fleeing, Saint Eligius spoke with redoubled emphasis against their diabolical superstitions. The mob took up some stones to kill him, but with a loud voice that rose above the rabble, he spoke this prayer: Lord, I beg thee to deliver to the devil the souls of these audacious men who darest resist thy precepts. By the torments the devil will inflict upon them, they will learn to respect thy infinite power and give glory to thy name. Immediately, some 50 of the more insolent of his attackers were possessed by the devil. The rest of the multitude, fearing the same fate would fall upon them, knelt before the saint, promising to do whatever he would command. Saint Eligius calmed the mob, but did not free any of those possessed men. The next year, however, on the same feast day of St. Peter, he ordered the 50 unfortunate persons to come before him. Then he prayed to God and sprinkled them with holy water. The devil left their souls, and from this incident the whole region converted. After declining several times, Saint Eligius finally obliged to accept a nomination to the episcopal see. His life as bishop was the continuation of his good works. He possessed the gift of miracles, he cast out demons as we have seen, and cured the sick by a simple word or touch of his hand. By a special gift of God, he found the bodies of saints long honored, but whose burial places were unknown. It is he who found the sacred remains of St. Quentin and also of St. Lucian. For all of these he made the beautiful reliquaries himself. He died in the year 665, regretted by all. When God called his saints to himself, he might, had he so pleased, have taken their bodies also. But he willed to leave them in our charge for our help and consolation. Be careful to imitate Saint Eligius in making a good use of so great a treasure.